Alright guys, what's up? Let's put this down here. So finally it's here, the season 11 trailer. So we're gonna see how that goes. I'm not sure what to think of it yet. I haven't seen the whole video yet. I've seen just a piece of it, and so I stopped watching it because I was like, I might as well just make like a genuine reaction video of it. So obviously, you know, I play Insider. You've seen my Silverblade haul and all that, or all the stuff I have on Silverblade. So there's some things I knew, and we'll see if there's anything I don't. But yeah, we'll go from there, and then I'll kind of talk a little bit throughout the video. I'm guessing that usually is something if I don't say something during the video, I'll probably forget it. So I might as well go on and, you know, pause it and talk. But yeah, at the end of it, I'll do like a whole what my opinion of next season is going to be. So evidently there's some pretty big changes coming. So let's get into it and see what they're going to be.
In Sea of Thieves Season 11, the waves of change are rolling across the seas. With a whole new way to embark on voyages, tall tales, and more.
Looks like Vaults will still be in there.
The pirate sandbox of Sea of Thieves is at your fingertips like never before.
That's all new.
This fundamental change to how you play Sea of Thieves also brings with it a treasure trove of new rewards, new loot to discover, and major changes to trading company progression. So hold tight as we set a course to discover all of the incredible new features of Sea of Thieves Season 11.
Okay, so far so good. Nothing too crazy.
Season 11 introduces a new way to play Sea of Thieves, with a complete overhaul to how you begin your adventures. Using the quest table and our newly redesigned menu, you'll be able to select the voyage or tall tale that you want and our newly redesigned menu.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Quest table. So complete the tutorials, become a pirate legend, become this information is what that. So I'm guessing this just explains, I guess, kind of how to do those things. And then over here we've got discover. Let's see if these is filled with possibilities. Check back here to discover its features, view new voyages, and find out about time limited events. Okay, so this is kind of like a what's new area. And then you got a voyages, it looks like. So I'm not sure. I guess that's just going to be like your normal quests, you know what I mean? Not like captain's voyages, but your actual voyages that's open to anybody. And then you've got tall tales, liked voyages. That's kind of neat. So, it's interesting. Okay, well, let's keep going and see what else we got. That's a pretty big change. Okay, check this out. Now they're going to show us, I guess. So yeah, you got your main 3 here. It looks like you can go over, so there's probably more. That would be wicked if they finally did something to help with, you know, like made some Hunter's Call voyages. That would be pretty nice. What is this down here? This is interesting. So these are going to be the pages. Okay, I got you. So yeah, so that's what that is. I'm not sure what those are. So this is something I heard about. Okay, so right here you've got your gold hoarder, or what is this? Order of Souls, yeah, and then merchant over here, right? So that's this page. You go to the next page, and you're going to have, this is Hunter's Call. It's got the Merrick fish thing, all that. Then you got Reapers. I don't know what that is. Maybe, I'm not even sure, to be honest. But and then this is the symbol for when like a fort comes up and stuff. So I half wonder, I had heard that you're going to be able to dive to world events. So we'll have to, and these I'm not sure what those are. Maybe it's like, I don't know. That's all new. What is this stuff? See? Okay, so these are the different, okay, so these are the icons for the types of, you know, for the main. So in this Pirate's Life Tall Tale, there's several Tall Tales, you know, quest lines you can do or whatever. So it's going to group those all together. It's pretty cool.
Want to embark on, and then either sail or dive straight to it.
Okay, so that's awesome for Tall Tales. Let's
either sail or dive Thieves, with a complete overhaul to how you begin your adventure.
I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to hear what they say here.
Using the quest table and our newly redesigned menu, you'll be able to select the voyage or tall tale that you want to embark on, and then either sail or dive straight to it.
Voyage or tall tale, then dive to it. Okay. I don't know if that's good or not. I have reservation there, I'd say, because that's part of the fun. You go to the outpost, you get your voyage together, and then you got to sail over to the voyage without getting attacked by reapers or whatever, right? Like that's all like a new. That's something we all had to go through, and it's like the police academy or what I assume like boot camp or something. It's like a bittersweet memory. It kind of sucks while you're going through it, but you look back on it with pride and stuff. There's like a sense of achievement. That's a big part of this game, and it looks like that's the only. Okay, I'll save that for the end. Let's get more into it. We're only 1 minute in, and already I'm like, we'll see. Let's go.
Diving will see you briefly travel below the waves before surfacing right next to where you need to be.
Man.
This allows you and your crew to start the exact experiences that you want to play and get to them quicker than ever before.
So that is a positive on one hand. I mean, there's no matter what they do, there's going to be positive and negative to it, right? And this is a big change, so they're going to be pretty passionate on either side of that. The positive side of this is that is something that for a long time I have found to be a problem. Like right now, I would be playing Sea of Thieves, but I don't have time. I have to get ready for work in about an hour, so I don't have a whole hell of a lot of time. An hour's not really enough to hop on Sea of Thieves, do some stuff, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like Sea of Thieves is a commitment. If you're gonna like log on and really get after it, you're looking at 3, 4, 8 hours. I mean, it's a big time, and that's something I've been saying for a long time. They need to find some way to make this game something you can like log on and play, like Fortnite or something. You can hop on, play around, and get out real quick. I mean, and it looks like they're attempting to do that, and in that regard, this is probably a really good thing. I just wonder what the cost will be in terms of the richness of the experience. But let's keep going.
The new quest
I'm gonna try and be positive here.
has been designed to showcase the best of what Sea of Thieves has to offer, and this begins with the Discover tab. This will be tailored to your
this is the same.
highlighting recently unlocked voyages or explaining how to achieve the next step on your journey to Pirate Legend. It'll offer suggestions for what sort of voyage you could do next, and it'll even show what time-limited community events are currently active. No more missed golden glories.
That's
the quest table
kind of nice.
Will also show you which voyages you can embark on for each of the trading companies. These voyages will be available at any time. So if you just want to go on a short buried treasure voyage, it'll always be there. And for the first time ever.
So see, yeah, that's exactly what I was just talking about there. They're trying to make it to where, like, if you want to just hop on and do something real quick, you can hop on and, have some fun just on the seas without having to commit to like an entire night of playing, which is nice,
Will see you immediately rewarded with a
None of my friends have ever danced while I was digging. I'd be pissed if they did. I just wanted y'all to know that. Get your shovel, help me dig, and let's get out of here.
This means that even if you choose to dive to another voyage or log off for the night, you'll still earn something for your efforts.
Okay, let's hear that again.
First time ever, completing a voyage will see you immediately rewarded with a small portion of the reputation that you'd normally receive for cashing your loot in at an outpost.
Reputation is worth so much more than gold. Over time, you're going to have lots of gold. No problem. I guess you would with reputation too. I don't know, man. Again, they're really eliminating the... So here's my problem with it. You took arena out because you don't want... Well, I'll save all that to the end. But it looks like the main thing here, what they're trying to do is making it to where you can just hop on, go to an island, dig something up, get the rep, and then bounce. Never once have to... What makes this game what it is, and what made it... Well, without going too philosophical about freedom and how as a whole we're getting less freedom globally on an individual level. And so games like this that offer total freedom, you could go up to a boat and be friendly and try to make friends, or you can slaughter the whole crew. That's on you. That's freedom, right? And anyway, they're really, really taking that away, and that sucks with this mechanic. Unless there's something I don't know about yet, let's continue and we'll see what we see.
This means that even if you choose to dive to another voyage or log off for the night, you'll still earn something for your efforts. And speaking of trading company reputation, you can now work your...
100. Yeah, check this out. 83, 80. So these will no longer be capped at 75. It looks like all of this craziness. Hunter's Call is still 45. That's funny because that's about how it is too, man. That is the slowest grind in the game.
Way up beyond level 75 in most of the companies, all the way to level 100, where you'll earn a distinction for your efforts, as well as unlocking an exciting selection of new rewards along the way.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Huh. That's cool. Is that for forts or something, I wonder? Or is that like a American thing? I don't know. Pretty cool. This is obviously Merchant Alliance. That's neat too. You've got these. These are pretty sick. It looks like, yeah, that's awesome. Huh. That's cool. I like that kind of stuff. I mean, that's all, you know, that is what the game is about, is getting more cosmetics, you know.
Earning a distinction will unlock rings for your pirate. And earning further distinctions will allow you to festoon your fingers with even more polished projections of your piratical prowess.
It's pretty cool. That's a small thing. That's kind of like the small things that they used to do and be like, make it out as if that was like a huge thing. It's a small thing. It is a positive, but it's not like huge, you know. It's not like game breaking or making, you know. But yeah, that's kind of a cool little thing. And then, you know, that way you can sort of show people what you value the most in the game. You know, it's a small way. And if the people really know what they mean, what the different ones mean, you know, and they're quick enough to like catch it and see what's on your pirate, then that's kind of a cool thing. I actually kind of like that.
Trading company voyages have been rebalanced.
What are these? All kinds of stuff here. Look at that. So a whole bunch more loot, it looks like.
To be more rewarding than ever.
I'll start that. Sorry, I'm talking too much.
Voyages have been rebalanced to be more rewarding than ever, with loot that's exclusive to the voyages. These loot types won't be found anywhere else in the Sea of Thieves. And cashing this loot in will work towards unlocking the cartographer's pistol and blunderbuss.
That's pretty cool. Let's look at that again. That looks sharp.
Towards unlocking the cartographer's pistol.
I like that blunderbuss. That's sick too. I love the ones. So like this has one of the ones that has like the whatever. I don't know if it's an octagon. I think it is. Anyway, where there's the point at the top serves kind of as a sight. I am absolutely going to be going for this one. I don't know what you have to do to get it, but I'm getting it. That's awesome. I like that a lot. That looks pretty badass, to be honest with you.
And blunderbuss. Emergent treasures like those found in shipwrecks or from message and bottle voyages have had a refresh as
These look weird. It'll be interesting to see what all these new ones are.
well.
I can't wait for that.
These
That's
new
awesome.
Treasures are worth a pretty penny.
See them right there? What is it? Those are like coral type things, maybe? I don't know. I hope they don't do away with barnacle stuff, because there is no way I'm going to be able to get, you know, another 100 barnacle chests before season 11, and that's about what I need. I need like 90 more or something to get the whaling barnacle.
Taking them out is definitely worth your while, as each treasure
Those
returned
weren't-
to the trading companies will get you one step closer to unlocking the cartographer's
Wraithful King.
cutlass and Eye of Reach.
Kind of neat. It looked like it had
Well, you
some...
now won't need to purchase your voyage. Well, you now won't need to purchase.
I want to
your
see that Eye of
voyages,
Reach.
Unlocking the cartographer's cutlass.
That's cool.
and Eye of
I do like how there's like engravings on it. That's kind of sick. This is huge, and I'm not real big on that. Hopefully it won't take up a big portion of the screen. The blade is already kind of thicker than I like, but I can live with it as long as this doesn't take up a big part of your screen. I think it will. So the sword, whatever. But like this one, this is nice. This isn't like crazy big. This is perfect. I actually really, really like this one. I'm sure I'll be rocking that one a lot once I get it.
Reach. Well, you now won't need to purchase your voyages from the trading company representatives on the outposts. You'll still need to visit them to purchase your next promotion for the company. While you're here, you
I
can
guess
visit
we'll all have to do that, because now there's 25 more levels they just added. So
a new, more unified trading company store.
That's gonna
which
be fun.
brings
That's
all
cool.
of the themed cosmetics for that trading company into one place.
That's a big thing. I'm super stoked about that, you know, because I remember when I reached 75 in all of them, I was just like, well, that's that. Now what? You know, I mean, obviously you've got like Reapers and Athena still to grind forever in a day, it seems like. And now, especially with Guardians and all that, with Hourglass stuff, which that's rough. But anyway, as far as like the core factions you can represent, that's really, really cool. I cannot wait to start leveling those up again and go from 75 to 100. Really excited about that.
As well as diving to voyages and tall tales, as you grow your reputation for the trading companies, you'll unlock the ability to dive to specific world events.
That's
From shrines
crazy.
and sea forts to ghost fleet battles.
So that's going to be quick. You're just going to dive to a sea fort, loot your stock up all your stuff, you know what I mean, and bounce. That could make, oh man, blue. Anyway, I miss Arena. That's if I could change one thing about the game, I wouldn't have taken out Arena, you know. Anyway, it's so much less toxic than Hourglass, you know what I mean? To remove it because of toxicity and then introduce Hourglass, it's just like, why did you do that? That was such a great game mode. The people that loved it, you know what I mean? And now it's gone. Sucks. All right, that's over with now. But yeah, that's interesting that you can just dive to these things because you're just going to, you know, I know that's what I'm going to be doing is dive to a fort, knock it out in 5 minutes, grab all the stuff there and then head out, you know what I mean? Get ready to attack and all that.
And Ashen Winds
Everyone's going to do that now.
These
So
will unlock as
supplies
you
are going to be
progress
more
through the
plentiful.
ranks of the trading companies. So you'll gradually be able to take on the world event of your choosing on demand.
Is that a world event then? How would that? So when you dive in Hourglass, you fight someone, whatever, and then let's say you know every time you dive, you change servers. Is what I'm getting at. Is that the case here? If so, are you just gonna? I wonder if it'll be to a different server every time. You know, I mean. That's interesting to me. So that's another thing. Are we not going to see them in the sky anymore? That's kind of a thing I like. I hope that doesn't go away. Interesting. I wonder how that's going to work. Maybe the world event will pop up and then you can choose to dive to it. If that's the case, cool. If not, if you go to your map table and you're like, I want this one right now. It's just so, in addition to being, to all the people that had to grind out going from server to server or just doing like world events as they popped up at random. I mean, it makes grinds that happened in the past far less strenuous than they, you know, now. And so that's kind of I hate when they do that, when they take cosmetic that was like, for example, like the Glorious Sea Dog stuff. You can buy that in the stores now. Like I had to earn that stuff, you know what I mean? I was like proud of it. And then at the time, you know, and anyway, and it means nothing now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of you do that enough times and it's going to make all the people who are willing to earn these things be like, well, why? I'll just wait until it's free and anybody can buy it, you know? And this, I'll save that for the end.
You'll be doing these raid voyages on behalf of the trading companies.
Okay.
So all of the loot that you earn will be related to that trading company.
That's cool. Those are sharp looking boxes. Gems, I guess. So all of the loot you earned will be related to that trading company. So no more getting a bunch of skulls and chests when all you need is crates of rare tea, I guess. Yeah,
and for the captains of the Sea of Thieves, as you progress with the trading companies, you
You'll get
can net some
stuff.
fancy themed ship crests too.
Huh.
A word of caution.
Athena's deal
While you
there.
can go on your merry way diving between voyages, tall tales, and world events, any loot that you have on board will be left behind when you do so. So
that's what's happening there. So let's say you're doing okay. That's better. That's a little bit better now. You're over there doing your stuff, you know, whatever. You got all your crap on the boat. You see some people coming, you can't just bolt, you know. If you do, I mean you can if you don't want to fight, I guess, but you forfeit all your treasure if you do that. That's actually not too bad. I'm okay. This is getting better. Yeah, this is getting better.
Or you die.
Well, it kind of mitigates. Here's the downside to that. All of the stuff that you could have done in safer seas, but you have to do it 3 times as often, is now not a big deal because all you got to do is dive over there. Like I'm going to grind all my I wonder if there's anything I can dive to that'll get me barnacle chest, for example. I'm going to go just to go do that. Why would I screw around searching the seas, looking around? I'm just going to go knock it out in an afternoon, something that would have taken months before, you know? Yes, I got to do it 3 times more often, but that'll still be faster than doing it this way. Now that we've got this dive thing to it, if I had to go find it like I would in high seas, I guess, you know, what I always play it, then, you know, it wouldn't be that way. But if I can just dive over there, it's not a grind anymore. There again, making it too easy for new players.
You'd better take your precious haul back to an outpost, or it'll be forever lost to the sea.
Or given to the reapers that come in for you.
For players who are new to the game, or if you're a salty sea dog who wants a reminder of the basics, there are new tutorials for each of the trading companies. The Pirate Lord will explain the new quest table menu and guide you through the ins and outs of each voyage type. And if you ever want to experience these again, they are now replayable through the quest table.
So that's I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. Part of me, you know, who's been doing it forever and didn't have my hand held through all this is like, no, they should learn it the way we had it, you know, whatever. But the other part of me that's like, well, you know, you want this game to succeed and survive, it's going to have to be accessible to everyone. And that's all this does. The people that already understand it, this is insignificant. It's irrelevant. It means nothing. I'm not going to be going through doing these, right? No, most of you won't. But a few of you newer players will. And if that makes it easier and gets you into the game and gets you to be on the seas more with us quicker, then that's probably a good thing, I guess. I'd say that's a good thing.
And of course, with the launch of Season 11, there's another 100 levels of stunning rewards to unlock.
What do we have? It looks like another sniper. I like those cannons, whatever those are. Those look wicked. I like them because they're not too flared. What else do we have? Oh, this is all stuff. Is it all stuff I've already got? I feel like I have this already. I don't know. It might be on that. Yeah, okay, never mind. I don't know what those cannons are, though.
Serpent clothing set, the Swift-Winged Wayfarer
that hair is crazy, man.
And the Swift-Winged Wayfarer ship set. Pirate legends can also indulge in a little cosplay with Belle's mysterious dress and Briggsy's weather-beaten gloves. There are new emissary rewards too, with some rather fetching lanterns and speaking trumpets.
Yeah,
and
that
if you're
trumpet's
browsing
cool.
the outpost stores, you'll find the newly added Maestro clothing set, the ideal get-up for melodically minded marauders. There's also a brand new plunder pass, available as an optional purchase.
Alright, let's see what we get in this one. What is this? Kind of funky looking. Cannons look decent. Sail's okay. That looks pretty cool. I like that. And I really like this flag here. Is that a seashell? That's actually cool. And the rings are now a thing. It's kind of a darkish orange one. Yeah, this would be neat. I mean, I'll take it. It's nice because it's not like so colorful like all the other ones. I mean, it's just something substantially different, which is cool. I'm sure I'll get it regardless.
Premium items, including the Well-Traveled Trader clothing and the Well-Traveled Trader Collector's ship set. And over in the Pirate Emporium, we've got the Boar Hunter ship set.
I am absolutely getting that. As many of you know, I live in Razorback country, so that's going to be cool. I like that flag's red. Yeah, I'm getting this 100%.
Set and clothing.
That's a trap. Do you see that on the
Weapon
on
set
the anchor there?
And
yeah, look at this. Look at this. It's one of those trap things you step in and it, you know what I mean? Sick. I like it. Cannons, I don't know, man. You start getting too much stuff over there. Like, that looks awfully obnoxious. I guess as long as it's not, like, in your line of sight. Like, when they're up above it, that's so ridiculous. This one looks like it's going to look cool and not cause too much of a problem. There's not a huge flare. I don't know what these things on the end are, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see. They might be good. They might be good cannons, though.
You can also start your journey to peak physical pirate perfection with the new exercise emote bundle.
Pretty cool.
And you can celebrate the start of a new year with the Collector's Lunar Festival Dragon sales and figure.
That's cool. Yeah.
Plus, you can grab the Paradise Garden Eye of Reach for free.
For free.
With the new features added in Season 11, you now have more control over each session of Sea of Thieves. So get ready to explore the seas the way that you want to, and dive into a rebalanced and more rewarding experience with Sea of Thieves Season 11.
All right. So there we have it. So I actually think overall, my overall opinion is it's good. I think it's like good. There's almost all good. My only reservation about it is like they're kind of at a catch-22 here. They've got kind of in a weird spot because you want to make the game as accessible to as many people as possible, right? As you can. And so, but the downside there is that if you make it too easy, you're going to have all these players who develop bad habits and things along those lines, right? And it's just not, it's iffy. It can cause problems. I could see how that could be an issue. So, you know, what they're going to do is they're going to develop all these bad habits, and then once they go to high seas, they're going to be, well, screw this. These people are just such, there's nobody out here who's not a sweat. Well, not really true. They're not sweats. They're just better than you because they learned the hard way and you learned the easy way. You know what I mean? So there's that I worry about. That's more of a long-term issue. It's like giving a short-term solution that creates more problems in the future. And I can foresee that being a problem. That aside, everything else on this is pretty awesome, I think. Like I feel pretty excited about it. I think it's going to be awesome. I really, really can't wait. Probably the thing I'm most excited about is that the levels can go up to 100 now. So that's pretty cool. I really can't wait to do that. You know, it's like exciting to get to have to do all that again. It's been a while since they've all been at 75 for quite some time now. So I'm actually really excited about it. I can't wait. January 23rd. What is today? Today is the 17th. So that's coming up. I mean, we've got 6 days now. I mean, not including today. That's 5 days. So that's pretty crazy. I mean, it's coming here. So, that's another thing also. That is a downside. Like, I've got a bunch of gildeds that I was hanging on to until you can get like it's hard, but sometimes, you know, you got to get like a galleon full crew of all your best friends and to share these quests with. But now I'm just going to have to knock them out. I think, so I work tonight and tomorrow, and then I'm off for the weekend, and I'm just going to knock those quests out this weekend because, you know, they're going to delete them. You're not going to have them anymore. So, anyway, yeah, I'm actually super excited about it. I think overall it's a good thing. There's a few things that, you know, we'll have to see. I'm a little bit concerned about, like, I guess you can't have it both ways, right? Like I said, for a long time I've been wanting stuff that's like quicker. We can just get on and play and get off, you know. What I don't want is immunity from people being attacked or whatever, you know, like you have to sell to the quest place or to, you know, to accomplish your quest. That's not going to be the case anymore. You don't really have to do that anymore. And that's kind of like, you know, but other than that, I'd say it's good, and I'm overall excited about it. So anyway, I got to go so I can get ready for work and all that, but let me know in the comments. I'll probably post this to YouTube as well. So if you're watching this on YouTube, let me know in the comments what you think about this. And also, please, if you have a Twitch account, follow me over there. That's super easy. Just please do that. And then if you don't, it's almost just as easy to make an account. It's free. You get access to all kinds of cool stuff in there. You get to watch all kinds of gamers and stuff. It's any game you've ever thought of playing, you can like watch first for a few minutes and see if it's something you really want to buy or whatever. Like, there's no downside. So log on to Twitch, sign up for Twitch either way, and shoot me a follow. It helps out more than you know. So anyway,